Welcome to the Tarantula Collective. My name is Richard. Thank you for joining me today. Hopefully this is working. If you guys can see me, let me know. Get this in focus. All right. So how is everyone doing? We got some exciting stuff to take care of. What was that still? Does that look like that? All right, there we go. We got a lot of giveaways that have kind of been piling up, so I wanted to announce those winners and get those prizes sent out. And just looking for stuff. All right, get a little bit more light here. It's looking a little dark. Oh, it's weird. I'm looking, and it looks like it was still doing that little box, so sorry about that. What's up, Pet Rock and Roll? Good to see you. Andrew Lawton hanging out in here. Angie Dahl, what's going on? What's up, Jack Gregory? Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks. Yeah, Richard's late. Am I late? Oh, yeah, I'm a few minutes late. My kid was playing Fortnite, so I was trying to be nice and let him finish up his game before I kicked him out of the basement. But I am here. We're going to do this thing. I'm not sleeping. I'm here. Oh, I'm always going the wrong way on there. Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks was doing a live stream tonight as well, so I guess I kind of preempted their live stream, so I want to apologize in person for that. Sorry about that. But you're doing it again Sunday, I think is what the post said, so you guys be sure you check out their live stream. It's always a good time. I've enjoyed I think at least one, maybe two I've been able to catch, and I really enjoyed them. So big shout out and thanks to Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks. I actually was originally planning on doing this tomorrow night and like made the thumbnail and, you know, was sitting around just kind of planning everything out and was going to do it Saturday night. And then like right before I announced it, I realized that's like Saturday. That's the Tarantula Tubers Saturday Night Live. I was like, I can't do that because I would want to watch that and be involved in that. So I can't live stream while they're live streaming. So, you know, shout out to Alternative Inverts and Pet Rock and Roll and Mr. Grindlers and all the people involved. JoJo's Exo Cavern, everybody that's involved. There's so many. I can't name everybody, but be sure to check that. It's always a good time. Saturday nights, pretty much like all night. I think I'm like halfway through my day at work and they start streaming, and usually by the time I'm going to bed, they're finishing up. So it's a marathon. So be sure to check that out tomorrow night. Hopefully I'll be able to stop in and say hi at some point. I'm not even sure what they're doing. I think Amy's in here. What are you all doing tomorrow? JoJo Exo Cavern. What's going on, JoJo? Tarantula Tubers is amazing. Yes, it is. Rocky Mountain says, no worries, Richard. We just wanted to attend yours. Couldn't risk learning. Learning what? Oh, I'm sure it was something nice. Thanks, D. Marie. I'm glad you enjoyed the channel. I don't know if you guys can notice, it's still a little dark, but this is the new setup for the Tarantula Collective. You don't really have much perspective of how it's different than what it was, but if you watch a lot of my old videos, you know I was in this square, like the small side of the basement, and I had enclosures in front of me, and then like on both sides of me and behind me, and then like right above me, like if I'm standing in the middle, is the air conditioning vent. And it's hot, so it's like I'm either filming when it's really hot outside or really cold outside, and it's just, that thing's running, making a loud noise, and it was just very frustrating for audio. So I was like, I gotta figure something else out, and we completely rearranged the basement, moved everything around, and set it up more studio style. So where I'm at right now is actually like my desk where I edit videos, and you know, I'm also because where I'll be live streaming from, just because everything's like set up, and I can leave it set up. That was the bad part about being over there, is that there was a door that went outside. So if you like came through the basement to go outside, you had to walk right through the lights and cameras and everything I had set up, which isn't too bad, you know, for people, but I also have dogs that would just barrel through there and knock over camera tripods and light stands, and so I would have to break everything down, set everything back up, and it was very frustrating. So this I can set up and leave up, and it's very exciting. Exo Cavern, JoJo Exo Cavern just became a sub-adult member, so thanks a lot for that. That is awesome. If you want to become a member, just hit that join button. You get a little icon next to your name and a bunch of other stuff. It looks like this battery's about to die, so I think I'm okay. It'll switch to the other battery, hopefully. If I disappear for a second, I'll be right back. The battery's just switching in the camera. What else we got going on? Pet Rock and Roll, you're not going to regret becoming a member. Thanks a lot, Pet Rock and Roll. I appreciate that. So we got a lot to do. Got a lot of giveaways. See if that was anything important. That was YouTube alerting me that I'm live. I don't know why it does that. So what was I talking about? So I got it set up. So right behind me, the lights just went out, but I got my, there we go, ball python, California king snake, Eastern king snake, and that's the giant day gecko. And then over here, backlit, is the Imbalfori communal. And then right down here, still got its light on, is my bioactive enclosure for my Theraphosa sturmi, which I just completely cleaned out and had to reset up. I came back, I guess it was a few weeks ago now. Last time, not the last time I went out in the cabin, but the month before, I came back and out of nowhere, there was like half a dozen huge yellow mushrooms that had like completely grown up from the substrate, spread out. I mean, it looked like just a fairy forest inside of its enclosure. I was like, oh man, this is no, like there was no saving it. They came up within a few days. I didn't even notice it. And it just was out of hand. So I was like, just gotta take everything out, completely sterilize it, rebuild it from scratch. Cause you know, those mushrooms at that level that's no good. There's nothing you want. Sherry Cameron says the room looks great. Thanks, but you're only seeing not even half of it. You gotta wait till I shoot a video because that will be from this direction, if that makes any sense. You got like the soundproofing, which you can't see, but like on the walls in front of me. And because another thing that is gonna be coming, and I'm just gonna tell you guys, how many we got in here? Let's see, we've got 129, 130 people watching right now. You know, if you're watching, make sure you hit that like button. We got 130 people and only 38 likes. So if you enjoy these live streams, make sure you hit that like button. It will help push that alert out to a lot more subscribers so we can get more people in here. It'll be even more fun. But I'm setting up all this soundproofing and sound absorbers around this area. One, so these videos sound better. I don't know if you can tell there's less of an echo. I don't even know. I'll have to wait and watch this back and see if that's still the case. But we're going to be starting a podcast soon, and not just me, like it'll be conversations with a whole bunch of different people throughout the exotic pet community. So this is like, I needed a place to, you know, kind of have the ability to record a podcast. So that's something to keep out for, or keep an eye out for. And that'll be coming after September 1st. I actually had thought I would already be recording them and getting them ready. And I had ordered this like podcast kit, and it was supposed to come in the mail. It was supposed to ship out the end of July. And so I assumed it'd be here at the beginning of August. And it shipped out, and it went to some warehouse in California. I got a FedEx 2-day tracking number, but they actually have to take it out of the container and then put it in its own little box and ship that out to me. So I'm patiently waiting for that. So that might get delayed a little bit until I get all that equipment. But until then, Jason says sounds a lot better. That is awesome. Glad to hear that. What else are y'all saying? No echo. It sounds great. That's good to hear. Foam was a good investment. Because over there, I would have to like drape blankets on the enclosures and like use painter's tape or something and tape on the front of the enclosures to try and like kill some of that echo. But it was a very low ceiling and then just glass all around me. So it was very difficult. So hopefully this will make things a little better. Jojo Exo Cavern says, Jojo got to win merch. Well, we'll see. What's up, dude? Nice to see the stream, even though it's late. It's 3:10 in Denmark. Oh my goodness, man. Well, thanks for joining. I appreciate you hanging out that late. That's awesome, Mike. What else we got? Hey, Richard, show off your P. regalis. I'd like to see it and get some tips. I actually have a video on, oh wait, was it the P. regalis? No, it was the P. ornata, I think I did the video on. Yeah, I'll have to do one on the regalis soon. Mine just molted, and it is impressive in size. It like shocked me. I was feeding him last night, and I kind of like had one of those really, actually I think it was a roach. It was either a roach or a really large cricket, and I had it on the tongs and was going to drop it on its web. And before I even like got it to where it could touch the web, it came just bolting out from behind the cork bark and scared the crap out of me. I like dropped it and backed up. But that's another thing. I installed a little security cam in this far corner over here that kind of like is behind the enclosures. So hopefully I'll be able to, sometimes like I'm feeding it. I don't want to film because sometimes that takes the fun out of, and the relaxation out of feeding and watering the tarantulas. So I don't have a camera on. And then like the craziest things happen. So hopefully with a security camera running, like when stuff like that happens and I freak out, I'll be able to catch that on film and share it with you guys. Dean just upgraded his membership to sub-adult. Well, thanks a lot, Dean. I appreciate that. Mike says, no need to see the favorite YouTuber. Love the work. Well, thanks a lot, dude. All right, so what else? Hello, Maureen Saunders. Glad you subscribed to the channel. It's awesome to have you here. What's up, Trula? IBNS Arachnids. What's going on? Do you go to a barber for your beard? No, I try, but I mean, here with all the COVID restrictions, none of the barbershops will touch my beard. They're like, well, we'll cut your hair, but we can't do anything to your beard because you got to be wearing a mask. So I have to like just get clippers and do it myself, and hopefully not mess it up too bad. But yeah, and it's like they want to charge me $15, and all they do is buzz my head. So I'm like, I'm not gonna get my hair cut. I'm just gonna cut my hair myself, and hopefully this will all pass and I can like go to an actual barber. Let's see what that's gonna happen. But let's get to business. I got this in the mail, and it was, sometimes people send stuff to me in the mail and I'm not expecting it, and it's exciting. It's always awesome. And FedEx delivered this last week sometime, and got it at work. And if you ever want to send something, in the description of all my videos is the mailing address. But I got this nice little letter in pink, pink ink. It says, thanks for making awesome and entertaining content for me and my son, Dwaylen, I believe. I'm really excited to own my own tarantula, but taking time to do plenty of research. Thanks for all the great advice. Your videos inspired me to draw, and I wanted to gift it to you as thanks. My son also wanted to draw. I'm not going to read their last name, but I'll show you the letter. Maybe. Let's see. I got a manual focus, so. Ooh, there we go. So if you are Dwaylen and Michael and Carolyn, if you're in the live stream, thanks a lot. That's really cool. I appreciate that. But now I gotta show you the drawing. That's like the best part. Oh, get that little box out of there. Look at that. It's a Brachypelma albiceps on black paper. It is beautiful. I'm trying to get it. There we go. Good light. I like the little details. It's like black on black, or I don't know. But I'm gonna hang it somewhere behind me. So it's definitely gonna get framed and put on the wall. And oh, I got something else, but I left it in my car, so I'll have to show you guys that. You probably, if you follow me on Instagram, you've probably seen it. It's my friend Nate. He's a tattoo artist, and he drew up this really cool, like his version of the Tarantula Collective logo. And I thought it was pretty awesome. So there's some stickers and posters if you want to get that. But he sent me like the actual hand drawing. So I'm getting that framed, and it'll be hanging on the wall behind me as well. I just got you can't really see it because of the lighting right now, but that's like just a whole bunch of different species of tarantulas, those posters that you can get online. But all of that, there's also space over here. I'm just going to start filling with different art people send me. Tarantula related art. Let's see, what else we got? Oh, Danny, that's Danny from Keeper Cards. Sent me a message asking how the live stream went. I was like, it's happening right now, buddy. But I guess it's pretty late, probably 2, 3 o'clock in the morning there. But let's see, what else did we get? Oh, I got so many things in here. What is this? Oh, this is the sticker. I kind of took his artwork and just changed the hue on it, so it was a bright green. But that's the artwork that he did, the cool little tarantula logo, the skull, and I don't know. I thought he did a really good job. For someone that doesn't keep tarantulas, he did a pretty amazing job. So, fangs and things. Sorry I can't stick around for long. I'm going and playing tennis with my dad tonight. Well, that's awesome. I hope you have fun. And that's gotta be, well, I guess it depends on where you are. Maybe it's not that late on the West Coast or something. All right, so I got other things. Oh, I got these awesome stickers from Alternative Inverts. So thanks a lot for that, guys. I think I saw they were in here a minute ago. I don't know if they still are. They also sent me a shirt, which I was going to wear tonight, but we went camping last weekend. Oh, not really camping. We rent a cabin out in the woods. We call it camping, but it's got satellite TV and air conditioning, so it's definitely not camping. But there's a fire pit, and I wore it. I got impatient and wore it while I was out there, so it's in the wash. But I'll wear it in one of my upcoming videos. So thanks a lot for that, guys. And you know what I really needed? What I really needed? Some JoJo Exo Cavern stickers. So I don't even think she knows I have these. So they sent Alternative Inverts sent that out with these stickers. So I still haven't got your package, JoJo, but I got your stickers. So thanks a lot for that. I appreciate it. Somebody said, "What time?" Oh, no, they're not talking to me. Did you get other stickers? I haven't got your package yet, JoJo, but I went to the post office today to see if they come in, but no luck. What are y'all saying? Hey, Richard, how's it going? Love your channel. Thanks a lot, Bob. Appreciate that. Hi, Richard. You got this. What do I got? I don't even know. But anyways, so they got that stuff in the mail. That's exciting. And we've got stuff to give away. I wonder what I did with the stuff that we got to give away. Well, first off with a... That's not it. Aha! The face masks. You won't be getting this face mask. This one I've worn. And I just picked it up off the floor, so it's probably covered in dog hair and lint and stuff. But just to kind of give you an idea. It was these Tarantula Collective face masks. We had, I think there was 3 different ways to enter. You could go into... Oh, how did you have to enter? There was one for the Facebook group. You shared a post and put a screenshot below in the comments of that post. And that was one way to enter. Then there was a tweet on Twitter. And if you retweeted it, that was an enter. And then there was post something on the Reddit subreddit, the Tarantula Collective subreddit. And that was an entry. That's the right word, entry. So those were the different ways. Oh, IBNS is taken off. All right, buddy. We'll see ya. Thanks so much for hanging out. Enjoy your tennis playing. Floor masks are great. I will send you my linty used floor mask then, Andrew. No, I won't do that. I'm sure that would get me in trouble with biohazard or something. But anyways, so we're going to give those away. Draw those winners. And then we had these Tarantula Keeper cards. Made this limited edition promo YouTube channel heroes, and I did a video on it, oh man, a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks, beginning of the month. I was like, I'm not going to make any more videos, and then I got this in the mail and was like, all right, I'm going to make one more video. But it was the Chromatopelma Cyanopubescence Keeper card with pictures of my GBB on there, and then, whoa, the Tarantula Collective, can I get that in there? YouTube channel heroes card. It's got my picture on it. And then a little bit of information about it. And we're going to give those away to a member of the channel member here on YouTube, a Patreon member, and then another one to just someone that left a comment in that video. I believe that's how it went. So we'll be drawing those here in just a few moments. And then I've got something else very exciting that I left in my car. So at one point I'm going to have to run upstairs out to my car and grab that, because it's something we're going to be giving away tonight just to you all that are hanging out here in the live stream. So that's what's going on. And what we got? What tea are you interested in that you don't already own? Oh man, that's easy. The Theraphosinized species Panama. That's definitely got to be it. And somebody had I think it was Fear Not Tarantulas, just had a successful breeding. So hopefully there'll be some spiderlings available very soon, if they're not already. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So we got 139 people in here right now, and I completely forgot to share that we were even going live. That's a fail on my fault. And my wife's sending me messages. All right. So I'm not going to take time to do it now, but hit share. Share this on your Facebook page or in a Facebook group or something like that. Oh, we got a super chat from Reverend Black Cat. Thanks a lot for the super chat. Been loving the live streams. Excited for the been loving the videos. Excited for the live stream. Well, thanks a lot, Reverend Black Cat. Did I miss any other ones? I don't think so. If I did, I apologize. For some reason, they're not showing up. Usually they show up across the top. I don't know why it's not doing that. Maybe if I go over here. Nope. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully I didn't miss anybody. If I did, thank you for the for the super chat. It's always appreciated. But let's see what else y'all saying. Have you thought about starting your own breeding line? No, I actually have a bunch of scorpions that have bred unintentionally, and some of them were sent to me gravid. And now I got a lot of scorpions that I got to figure out what I'm going to do with. And I just selling tarantulas online and packing them and shipping them is a lot of work. And I don't think that maybe sometimes we fully appreciate how much work it is, like just taking care of thousands of tarantulas and then individually packing them up and checking the temperatures and making sure that everything's safe and sound, and then tracking them on their way to the destination. And it's a lot of work, and I barely have enough time to make these videos once a week, so there's no way I could sell tarantulas on top of that. But I do have a lot of friends that do that, so when I do breed anything, I am just going to send them all to them and let the professionals take care of it. I think Richard needs to send a JoJo a Lifesaver Merchie pack. She spelled my name Richarf. That must be that strange British accent. What was your first tarantula? Asked Evan Snyder. My first tarantula was the Grammostola rosea, the Chilean rosehair tarantula. It was actually my first and my second tarantula. I got one and had it for a long time, and then it died, so I went and got the exact same tarantula again. How venomous are tiger wandering spiders? I hear they're pretty venomous, and they've evolved to have like metallic tips, like little deposits of metal on the tips of their fangs, so they can give you a serious bite. Mine's very tiny. I got a little itty bitty tiny one. Dominic says, man, I'd love to send you one of the shirts my wife makes. What size do you wear? I wear normally an extra large, but if it's coming from Europe, it's usually a 2X, and if it's coming from China, a 3X. I actually this is kind of funny. Ordered this off Wish like 3 or 4 months ago, and I don't know what the logic was. They're probably very cheap, and it was late at night. Sometimes at 3 o'clock in the morning, I order stupid stuff online, and it came in today, and it is a 2X, and it still fits pretty tight. But if you want to nerd out, this is like 90s rayon. I don't know if any of you all were around in the 90s during that whole Gadzooks, like selling rayon shirts. I don't even know. Is it rayon? Maybe it's just polyester. Can I even read the tag? Nope. I don't know what it is. It's highly flammable, I'm sure. Whatever it is. But it was a 2-for-1 deal. So I also got this beauty that my wife will never let me wear in public. It's pretty trippy though. It's almost like a work of art. Maybe I should just frame it and hang it. I don't know. Oh, you guys are seeing this. Probably like, all right, I'm going to get out of this live stream. He's driving me crazy. Tarantulas PT says, have you had any problems with New World tarantula hairs? Some. I have, like the Theraphosa and the Blondie will make me itch like crazy. The LP, the Losiodora periabon, our salmon pink bird eater, pretty sensitive to their hairs. Brachypelma bamey, and I think it's the Acanthoscuria geniculata those, like, I just mess around in their substrate and drives me crazy. I itch and sometimes will even blister. Other than that, most of the other ones don't bother me too much. I actually had Brachypelma albiceps kick a whole, like I had my hand down in its enclosure grabbing its water bowl, and it just like spun around and kicked a whole bunch of, and I could see the hairs like coming and landing on my hand. I was like, oh, here we go. And it's nothing. That was 2 days ago. No irritation, no itching. So, you know, it's weird. Just different species. I don't understand why it works, but the Davus pentaurus hairs are worse for me. Yeah, you said that before, Pet Rock and Roll. That's another tarantula that's never bothered me. I don't know why. What do you call a tarantula with an extra pair of legs? I don't know. Where's the punchline? I'm waiting for that punchline. You better tell me, Silver Lone Wolves. Good evening, Midgard Arachnids. Nice to see you in here. Evan Hewitt, have you ever been bitten by a tarantula? I have not. Not even come close, really. Somebody said corn snake. What about a corn snake? I have a corn snake named Richard. That's awesome, Nick. I also have a... No, I don't have a corn snake. I have a milk snake, which is similar. Thanks for all you do. My 9-year-old son found your YouTube a few months ago, and he became super interested in the hobby. We recently picked up a pumpkin patch and curly. Thanks for the info. Awesome, Ron. Welcome to the hobby. I'm glad you all found the channel and enjoyed it. All right, what else we got going on? So we're going to draw a couple winners, or I'll announce a couple of the winners, and then I'm going to run upstairs and grab that out of my car. I wish there was something I could play. I'll just turn the lights on, maybe. I don't know. You guys can enjoy looking at all the enclosures. It'll take me like a minute to do that. But let's announce a couple winners here. First, let me get over here. You know what's crazy is I give my wife a hard time because she buys stuff like shoes and clothes and, you know, random knickknacks, and especially when she orders them online, and they just like sit in the bag, and she doesn't, like, you know, for weeks, sometimes months. She doesn't really take them out until she needs them. And I tease her and give her a hard time about that. But I bought this like a year ago. I bought this stream deck for doing these live streams. That would give me the ability to like share my screen and play music and have, like, you know, the little banners on the bottom and top and all that kind of cool stuff. And I still haven't used it. And my excuse though is that I need one more USB port on my computer and I don't have it. So I was like, I'm going to get a new computer and then I'll use it. But I still haven't got a new computer. So I'm going to have to figure out something because it's just sitting here gathering dust. I like your guitar. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So the first winner I will be announcing will be from the Facebook group. And excuse me. Let's see, do the random comment picker. All right, and the winner is, oh goodness. Oh man, it always has to be a difficult name. Prince Joward Ramil Huerta. If I mispronounce that, I'm very sorry. It says, just wondering if you'll ship to the Philippines. So apparently they're in the Philippines, and apparently I am going to be shipping to the Philippines. So I'm going to leave a comment real quick. Let them know that he... So congratulations, Prince Joward Ramil Huerta. You won one of the first face masks. Michael Denoy, do you have a band? Not anymore. I did like all through high school in my 20s, but I don't have time for a band anymore. Just kind of play down here in the basement in front of all the scorpions and tarantulas. They're my audience. Somebody said we need to discuss something. I missed it. Somebody said we need to discuss something, but I don't know. Luke Barber, sorry, just tuned in. What part of West Virginia are you from? I am from the Northern Panhandle. That's where I grew up down in Huntington, which is like on the Ohio, Kentucky, West Virginia border. But now I'm up north by Pittsburgh. All right, so let's move on. And next we will be doing a Twitter, somebody who retweeted, and that winner is Josh Duncan 7791. So at Josh Duncan 7791, congratulations. I'm going to send you a message right now. If you are in the live stream, let your presence be known. But you won the face mask. Send me your mailing address and I will get it out ASAP. All right. So congratulations, Josh. And then we had the Reddit. Somebody needed to just share a picture of your favorite tarantula in the subreddit. And if you're on Reddit and you don't know about the Tarantula Collective subreddit, it's just the Tarantula_collective. And just join the conversation down there. It's nice because we don't have to be as what's the right word? Sometimes, well, you know, when you're doing stuff on well, what's that? Ron Neely says Bengals, Browns, or Steelers. Steelers, man. Richard, whoa, I just saw Megan. What's up, Megan? Good to see you in here. Richard is my almost sort of neighbor. That is very true. And we are actually going to be seeing each other Sunday. I just talked to my wife about that, so we will be heading out that direction. Sunday, 2 p.m. Sound good, Megan? If it does, send me a message. If not, also send me a message, and we'll figure out a better time. But she's getting some scorpions. All right, so I forgot what I was doing. Somebody said, do you have baby scorpions for sale? Yes. Oh, Oak Hill, West Virginia. What's up, John Hauser? Not at the moment. Well, I mean, I do. I've got like almost all together, all the babies is probably 100 different scorpions. But as I said, I'm not going to sell them. I'm actually working something out with a big breeder dealer here in the States. And I've already got the shipping label and everything. So I'm Monday mailing them all out. And we'll be making an announcement where you can get them. I'm sure. She says, yes, Sunday, 2 p.m. Perfect. Awesome. We'll see you then. I mean, I guess I can. How many people we got in here? If there's just like 500 people in here, I probably shouldn't say. But if there's just still like 140, should be okay. Yeah, 148. Not bad. So I'm going to be sending them out to Tanya at Fear Not Tarantulas. And so she's going to have all of them available for sale. They'll be... Oh, gee, I just dropped that. So keep an eye out for that. I'm going to be posting a video, and you'll see it. I'll be making a lot of posts, directing everybody there. And she's going to handle all the packing and shipping and all that stuff. So that'll be coming very, very soon. Oh, Notre Dame. And we were doing something. Oh, yeah, the Reddit winner. I think I even already drawn. So this, oh, jeez. I don't know if I can, I'm going to read it. Hopefully I don't get in trouble with YouTube. This is Reddit user Blastin' Ding Dong. 28, yeah, Blastin' Ding Dong. Said, here's an underbelly shot of my Avic I recently rescued. I got great plans for a new enclosure coming soon. So I hope that was, yeah, I'm sure that was for the contest. So congratulations. I'm going to see if I can leave a message here. Oh, quit doing that. And how do I leave a comment? There we go. All right, we'll just do that later. Yep, I hit the wrong button. So anyways, congratulations to all of you all. Now we got the keeper cards to give away. And I want to run up real quick and grab that other prize out of my car. Hopefully I didn't miss anything. Did anybody say anything important? I sent you pics of mine and you told me about your communal. Do you have a piece of Sazame? I do, Nick. And I don't see it. very often. It came out for a few months, but then it went into pre-molt and now it's back into hiding. So hopefully it's going to come out looking nice and blue. Let's see, what else we got? I like Morgantown, except the students are coming back. I feel that, man. That's how it was when I was down in Huntington. It was nice until school started. All the Marshall students coming in. Richard, we need to discuss the mods who run your Facebook page. Uh-oh, what'd you do, JoJo? Causing trouble? Those are hard-working mods. Don't give them a hard time. All right, what else we got? Kid Gaming HD, good evening, all the way from England. I love your channels, your videos always, and all your tarantulas are beautiful. Thanks, Kid Gaming HD. Appreciate that. Dun, dun. All right. Did you have a separate drawing for Patreon entries? Did I miss it? I did. If you go to Patreon right now, you can still enter. It's just go into the posts. It's for one of these keeper cards, and also for YouTube channel members. If you haven't entered yet, just go to my channel page, like open up another window, go to the Tarantula Collective channel, and then hit the community page, and then you can just kind of scroll down and you'll see the post. It's just for members, where you can leave a comment and enter to win. And I'm going to go grab that other thing very quickly. So enjoy the sounds of crickets and looking at my tarantulas. I will be right back. Try to get him in focus for you. All right. All right, I am back. Sorry about that. Ooh, get the focus back in. Hope y'all didn't. Man, I'm out of breath running up all those steps. So what'd I miss? Cutest little package of trouble out there. All right. So anyways, this is a new face mask. You can get. So I'll just put it on. Maybe that'll be the easiest. Oh, geez. It doesn't look too big or too good because I have a big head. But on a normal looking person, this will look really nice. But it's got the new Tarantula Collective art. And you can buy that probably under this video. I don't know if you can see it right now. Yeah, under the video, you can, there's like a little Teespring store, like a little merchandise icon things. You can buy it through Teespring. It's like 15 bucks. I can't give you this one because I just put it on my face, but I've got the gray one. It's still sealed up, and I'll be giving it to one of you all. So we're going to do a giveaway here in just a moment. So be sure you guys are checking that out. And everyone is eligible to win if you're in the live stream, no matter where you live. I'll ship anywhere in the world, unless your name's JoJo and you've been harassing the mods of my Facebook group, in which case you're disqualified. So, sorry, JoJo. I'm going to wait for her to hear that. I'm just kidding. Don't get too upset. Richard, do you have a Bluefoot baboon? I do. I've got two of them, but they are both they're almost juveniles. They're still a little spotty. You can see the Bluefoot, but they're still pretty small. All right, so yeah, crashing Richard's live stream. That's what you do, JoJo. So anyways, we're gonna give away some of these keeper cards, and I actually put a link in the description. I think I did. I meant to. Let me double check. I don't want to lie to you guys. Yes, Keeper Cards is linked in the description of this video. And if you want to pick these up, I wish I had all of them nearby. They're somewhere in this general vicinity. And I would show them to you because they're awesome. But, oh, what happened? All right, my whole screen went blank. That was creepy. I don't know if that happened to the live stream, but I don't know where they are. I've got things like, why are you doing this? Like, all right, that was weird. I forgot what I was saying. Everything is in disarray right now. Like, it looks kind of neat behind me, but like right here is a mess. And like all my camera equipment. So somewhere is the pack of Keeper Cards. But they're awesome. They each have like different species on them, and all the, like, just a kind of breakdown of the care and husbandry for that species, as well as some pictures, where they come from, if they're kept dry or in a more damp enclosure, and also like with the ease of care, what type of urticating hairs, all that kind of stuff. Jojo says, you owe me a mask for hurting my feelings, sir. I would if you truly had feelings, Jojo. I'm just kidding again. All right, so we're going to give away the first set. That was, we'll do that with from the YouTube channel members post. So if you're a member here on YouTube, which is you just hit that join button down below any of my videos or this video, you can become a member here, and that gives you the little icon next to your name that you see some of these people with, like the yellow or blue or green icons. And also it gives you access to behind the scenes videos or like extra videos that I shoot and post up. Also different post pictures, contests, you know, stuff like that. And then there's, I don't remember off the top of my head, but there's like different levels, and one of them you get access to a Discord chat just for members. There's not really, I think maybe one person has actually asked for that link, so that's not very active yet, but you do get a 15% discount code for anything on the tarantulacollective.com. So we're going to go ahead and pick one of these winners. Oh, excuse me. Just bear with me 1 second. And the winner is Reverend Black Cat. So congratulations, Reverend Black Cat. Well, he looks like, what do you say? Those are dope. Got to get some, even if I don't win. Well, if you haven't got any, congratulations, you've won. If you've already got some, feel free to, you know, give it to somebody else, or maybe you got an extra. I don't know, but here you go. This will be yours. So just send me. Can I leave a? I'm gonna leave a reply. And you just have to send me a message on Instagram or send me an email to thetarantulacollective.com with your mailing address. And yeah, I just left a message on there. So congratulations. And we're going to move over to Patreon. I'm going to refresh this just in case somebody else has entered since then. Reverend Black. Oh yeah, Reverend Black Cat's still in here. Congratulations, dude. Just send me a message. Send me an email. That'd be the best way. And be sure to like leave your screen name in there, because people send me like, hey, I won, but they don't tell me what their screen name was, so I have no idea what's happening on. Let me see if I can find this post. I had it, and then I refreshed it. That was not smart. All right, load comments. Load more comments. All right. So we're choosing one of the Patreon members, and come on, it's taking a second to load everything up. Irie Rogue, I-R-I-E, yeah, is that how you say it? Irie Rogue. Congratulations, you won. Let's see if I can reply to this comment and let you know. No, I almost erased your comment. That wouldn't be good. There we go. So congratulations, Irie. And you have been notified. All right, so now we've got just the video. We got to go to the video. Oop, don't push that. And we're going to give one way to a winner. Oh no. It just crashed. Am I still streaming? I don't even know if I'm still streaming. It looks like I'm still streaming. Bear with me 1 second. Dun dun. All right. Choose a winner from the comments. Haha, Andrew, love you. You love us really, LOL. What do we got? Kind of exclusive. What? I missed that. Nope, I got a message. Yeah, we're still streaming. All right, I'm still streaming. That's a good thing. Need email again, please. That is the Tarantula Collective at gmail.com. Hey, there's still plenty of stuff to win. Don't lose faith yet. Jessica George says, I see you. Awesome. I'm glad. I am still here. All right. So let me just get back into the live stream. How do I do that? There we go. I had all of this set up, and then I don't know what happened, but it's probably just Google Chrome. Just crashed. I was like, yep, nope. I'm going to ruin this for you. All right, so we got the video loaded, and we just got to choose one of the comments. And this is the, this is actually going to sign these. So this is something Danny from Keeper Card suggested. He left one that was open, said sign it and give that away. So that's what we're going to do. And if you want to get your own, you can. If you don't win, you can pick them up at keepercards.info. I got a link down below in the description. And the winner is it's Pet Rock and Roll. So congratulations, Pet Rock and Roll. If you don't have your Keeper card yet, you just won. So now I got to send them all the way back to England. So hopefully that's going to work for you. So congratulations, Pet Rock and Roll. I don't know if you're still awake, still in here. I don't know. Bludge blog. I don't know how to say that. Number one fan. Awesome. Thanks, man. Glad you enjoy it. All right. So now we're going to give away this beautiful mask. It doesn't look that beautiful in the bag, but this is what it will look like. And these are stretchy. You know what I mean? They fit nicely. If you have a very small face and you win, I actually have these little things that, I don't even know, it's got the Tarantula Collective logo on it, and it's like, I should have brought one. But it's like serrated in the back, so you can instead of being behind your ears, you can move them back behind your head. And there's like different, I don't even know what you call it. But yeah, I'll send one of those to you for free. She says, oh, no way, man, that's freaking awesome. Oh, congratulations, Amy. Am I missing anything? All right, so we're going to give that away. Before we do that, I did have this in my car I wanted to show you guys, since we were talking about it. But this is the hand drawing that he did. Get that in nice light. Oh, I don't know if you can. It's hard to. It's just it's beautiful. It's very cool. There's a signature on the back. So I'm gonna get this framed and hung up somewhere behind me, because I'm very impressed with this. I think he did a great job. Luke Barber says ear savers. Yeah, that's what they are. So we're gonna give that away, and also I showed you that sticker. This pile of stuff. Oh, this sticker. I'm gonna give some of these away because I ordered like 50 of them. They're small. I mean, you can see they're not that big, but they look cool, and I think that they're transparent. I haven't actually used one yet. Let's see. They are not transparent. Nope. So there's just white background, but still they're cool. So we're gonna give some of those away. Let's see. First, we'll give one of these stickers away, and all you had to do is tell me what type of scorpion is it that I've got a lot of babies that I'm going to be sending out to Fear Not Tarantulas to put up for sale. So you can be anywhere in the world to win this sticker. It can be the common name or the scientific name. Just the first one that pops up in the chat with the right answer, and you will win. So we're waiting. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why that's... You need a USB port hub. Yeah, I think I do. Florida Bark. All right, first one that popped up was White Johnny, so congratulations, White Johnny. All right, we should be back. Sorry about that. Oh, that sucks. I was announcing the winners. So let me go back. I don't know when it actually cut off. So we're going to go back. Let's see. All right, so we got White Johnny, Invertebrats, Andrew Lawton, Reverend Black Cat. No, not Reverend Black Cat. I'm sorry. You won the last one. Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks. There we go. So we got Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks, Andrew Lawton, Invertebrats, White Johnny. Was there somebody else? No, I think that was it. So yeah, congratulations to you four. You won. Sorry, my battery died. I knew that was going to happen. I should have switched. The other battery must be dead too. All right, so I think that's what you need to do is just send me an email at thetarantulacollective@gmail.com. So send me that email. Let me know that you won one of these stickers, what your screen name is here on YouTube, and your mailing address. Don't forget your mailing address. And yeah, you're going to win that. So definitely do that. And now we're going to give away the mask. It is, we've almost been doing this for an hour. What's up, Ramel? Good to see you. Florida Bark Jojo finally coming in with the Florida Bark. All right. Andrew says, I didn't expect to win. Well, I'm glad you won, Andrew. You're always hanging out here in the live streams. So congratulations. We're going to do this again. If you're watching this, you know, one thing to do if you want to, like when we're doing giveaways like this, if you're on your computer or on your phone, just kind of tap the screen. Make sure that it says live on the bottom, and then there's a little red dot next to it. If there's not a little red dot, that means you're like behind 5 or 10 or 20 seconds. So if you just touch live, it'll skip you all the way up to like the right what's happening right now. And that little red dot will be on there, which apparently I just turned myself off live. So that's not good. Let's hit that button. I'm talking about it and I touched it. All right, now I'm live. So make sure you do that. And we're going to give away this mask. And I already forgot what it was. How we're going to do that. So let me see if I can remember real quick. Oh yeah. What was it? Nick says, Richard, have you considered Asian emerald roaches? I have not. I actually have gotten rid of, I had like 3 or 4 different species of roaches, and I've slowly been getting rid of them because my wife does not like roaches. And she's asked that I don't keep those in the house, and I'm going to respect that because she lets me keep so much other stuff. It's probably best to compromise there. Can you show the scorpions you have? Kristen Lopez, I can. Not right now because my camera's like attached to something on the desk, and they're right here. I've got like a wall of scorpions, or a rack of scorpions. But there's another channel out there called the Scorpion Collective, and I think I've got one video on there right now, so you can check that out. It'll show you maybe, yeah, I think I show all my scorpions in that video. Like, you may not get to see them, but you at least see their enclosures. So go subscribe to the Scorpion Collective. It's coming after the beginning of the year. There'll be a lot of scorpion content on there. There's also going to be like whip scorpions, vingaroons, snakes, geckos. It's more going to be like an exotic pet collective, but right now we're just calling it the Scorpion Collective. That's kind of the placeholder, I guess you could say. And you can also follow the Scorpion Collective on Instagram. And I think for the most part, that's all I've posted on that account is scorpions. So you can check that out too. Greetings from the Netherlands. What's up, Sifra? Awesome to have you. Do a letter. What? I don't know what that means. What's the question? JoJo's getting impatient. Jeez. And if you guys enjoy, pardon me, if you guys enjoy these live streams, please be sure to check out the Tarantula Tubers Saturday night live stream. It is a lot of fun. I mean, they got like 5-6 people live streaming all at once and talking and hanging out. And it sounds like this week's going to be pretty fun. I think they're like, if I remember, I might be making this up, but I think I remember reading that they're going to be, they're going to have other people, like people that have just been watching the streams are going to get to come up and join them, which is going to be fun. I have a question, but I have no idea where to get my bug identified. And it, oh man, a bug inside amber. I really don't know. There's another channel called the JoJo Collective. There better not be. I will sue you, JoJo. And she says, I think JoJo should win something for her persistence. Oh, come on. That'll just encourage her. She'll just do it more. I think she's just giving me a hard time because I like watching, I tease her when she falls asleep on the live streams on Saturdays. She'll be live streaming and just nod off, just go to sleep. Camera's still running. Everybody's laughing. It's very funny. What's up, Michael? Good to see ya. For the giveaway, say a letter, and the first person to type it wins the mask. Oh, that's pretty cool. But that, you know what? That's better than the idea I had, because the idea I had was going to be referring to one of the videos that I made here. I'm not making videos this week or this month really, but I've kind of been releasing videos that were just for Patreon and YouTube members. So you guys could see what the exclusive content kind of looks like, you know, because in case you wanted to become a member, because it definitely helps support the channel. But I like that idea, man. So we're going to do that. I'm going to announce a letter, and somebody's already guessing letters. I haven't even announced the letter yet. So we are going to announce a letter, and that will be, actually, it's going to be 3 letters. First one to type GBB into the comment section is going to win this mask. So let's see who does it first. I've only got one of them, so I can't give away multiple winners. First one I see in my stream, doesn't matter what you see on your screen because sometimes they're mixed up a little bit. But the first person that types GBB, as in green bottle blue, into the live chat is going to win this mask. I will mail it out to you first thing next week, maybe tomorrow. I don't know. Bam, we got it. Harlequin789 was the first one. And we'll go ahead and give a sticker to Jessica George and Tarantula PT and JoJo Exo Cavern because they were the first runners up. So, yeah, Harlequin, you just won the mask. Congratulations, Harlequin. And the other 3 names, I'll send you guys out some stickers. So, congratulations for runners up. So, yes, that's awesome. What are you cussing about, Nick? I slid that one in there. So congratulations, Harlequin, again on winning the mask. So let me make sure I gave everything away. I gave away all the masks. I gave away some stickers. Gave away some YouTube channel hero cards. I think that's it. I don't know. Oh, what do you guys think of those? What'd you think of those Star Trek shirts? Should I wear one in my video, or should I like just never wear those in public? I don't know. You guys let me know. I kind of want to wear them. But anyways, so this is the setup behind me. I wonder if I can pan around and show you guys. Just give you a little sneak peek. I don't think you'll still be able to see everything because it kind of will cut in the way. yeah, it's going to block it. But it kind of gives you an idea. The depth of the room. I don't even know where it was. Invertebrats, $2.99 super chat. Thanks a lot, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. That was a cool little sticker. It's like rock on. So yeah, it's and I've kind of got it set up. All the arboreals are on top, and then I've got all of my terrestrials on the middle shelves, and then well, the idea was to have all the fossorials on the bottom, but it didn't quite work out because well, you can't see it down here because it's all black because their lights went out. But that's a leopard gecko. That's a leopard gecko, and that is the milk snake. And just because, well, they're heavy enclosures, and I don't know, my geckos seem to stay out a lot more when I have them closer to the ground. It seems the higher on a shelf I put them, the more they stay hidden. So I try to keep them down on the ground. So it's really terrestrials on the bottom, fossorials on this second shelf, and then terrestrials again, and then arboreals, I guess would be a good way of looking at that. So hopefully that will be able to stay that way. And then I got like the reptiles behind me, and then what you can see here are all the scorpions. I got like the Florida bark scorpion communal, Arizona bark scorpion communal, Arizona striped back scorpion communal. Then I've got a couple different species of Asian forest scorpion, emperor scorpion. Oh, down here's the, forgot what it is, Madagascar hissing cockroach, something like that. And there are other scorpions, the desert hairy scorpion, Caribbean blue scorpion. So many scorpions. And then I got, over in the nursery, I got even more. So there's plenty of scorpions to go around. Holy crap, Chrissy Mass says I have 30 leopard geckos. Oh man, that's crazy. I have 2 and they keep me pretty busy. They're set up in bioactive enclosures. I got all my, not all my snakes, all those, the geckos and the milk snake are in bioactives. Day geckos in a bioactive. Ball python right there is in a bioactive. The 2 king snakes are not in bioactives yet, but I plan on, next time I clean out their enclosure, setting that up bioactive as well. That stuff gets expensive. Like I was getting a lot of that stuff from BioDude, and even with you guys using the referral links and like me getting little coupons for $5 and trying to stack them all up, it's still, I think, just for one king snake bioactive setup for that size, like that 40-gallon enclosure was like $175 or something. So I got to do it slowly over time. I can't do it all at once, which is, what you got to do. Jojo, the Richard Collective. All right, what else we got? I am waiting for the Tarantula Collective shirt to come in the mail. It's been almost a month. Hey, man, I feel your pain. If I actually had them on me, I could like mail them out, but that's really expensive to buy hundreds of those shirts. So they're all going through a third party. They kind of drop ship them. So you place your order and then it goes in line and then they make it, pack it, ship it out there to you. And just the companies that have been doing it have just been slammed. One, because a lot of people are ordering stuff online right now. But 2, also they're working with a skeleton crew, and then the people that they get the supplies from, like all the blank shirts and stuff, are working with skeleton crews. So like everything's just way slowed down. They're just now starting to pick back up. I'm starting getting emails saying the weight's been cut from like 8 weeks to 6 weeks, and then 6 weeks to 4 weeks, and they're finally allowing you to design new merchandise and stuff like that. So it should be picking up soon. Last time I checked, there was only like 3 orders that hadn't even started. So it should be coming very soon. But then now the issue is they mail it out and then it gets lost in the post office for 4 or 5 more days than normal. So hopefully you'll be getting them pretty quickly. Invertebrats said I finally got mine like 2 weeks ago, worth the wait. Oh, that's awesome. I'm glad to hear that. Glad you guys like them. Richard, the Stalker Collective. I have no idea what's going on in these comments anymore. Thanks for the videos, giving us girls some real empowerment in the hobby, and since antisocial, rude guys living in their mom's basement run the show, thanks for being a humble man. Well, thanks a lot, Pink Speeder. I appreciate that. I don't know what the elbow cough is. Was I coughing? What is that, Andrew? You know who's not in here? And I think I'm offended by that. I don't see Alex from Tarantula Haven. Where the heck is he? He's probably having a life, doing normal things. Banana Pies, congratulations on your first tarantula. That's awesome. That's very cool to hear. I never got my package from USPS. Matt Shamblin, if you were waiting for something from me, send me an email, the Tarantula Collective at gmail.com. Tell me what's going on. I'll look into that for you. Is playing instruments in the house. Oh man, that screen keeps going out. I gotta figure that out. It's not good. Why is that happening? I think it's the... I don't know. That's weird. He's doing the T-shirt challenge. What? Do you have budgies? I don't know what those are, Nick, so... It is a dab. Oh, okay. I have made it here, my friend. Awesome, Chad. Angie says she's got 6 tarantulas now. Very cool. Why isn't Alex in his basement? What? What did you say, Rocky Mountain? I don't know. What time is it for you guys? Well, here, where I am, it is 10:09. I don't know what time it is for you guys. If you guys see Alex, be sure to give him a hard time for missing the live stream. But, you know, we'll be hanging out again tomorrow. I don't think I got anything to do tomorrow. I mean, I work, but after work, I'm hoping to join the Tarantula Tubers live stream. See how that goes. So be sure to, I'm sure, follow Pet Rock and Roll or JoJo Exo Cavern or Alternative Inverts or, oh man, help me out, Amy. Who else am I missing? Mr. Grindler's Creatures. Oh, gosh. I know there's others. I'm so terrible. I've destroyed too many brain cells in my life. There are many other YouTubers involved in that. Sometimes Bug Realms, Arachnotube, Garies. I can see their faces. What? You better be coming through for me, Amy. I'm waiting. But check out all their channels. I'm sure they'll be announcing whose channel it's going to be on. So you can join that. It'll be fun. Couch Locked Arachnophobia. That is definitely one of them. I'm waiting. I'm getting no more suggestions. Couch Locked Arachnophobia. Yep. Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks will be there. Richard, I also have 66 snakes, a bunny, 2 cats, 5 crested, 360 rats, a tortoise, and 17. You've got a zoo in your house. That's for sure. All right, I'm taking it. That means that it's going to be streaming on Couch Locked Arachnophobia's channel. Maybe that's what they're saying. The Invert Kingdom UK. That's who I was forgetting. Raggy Tees. Yeah. Oh man, I'm terrible. I apologize. Invert Kingdom UK was the one I was like, I can see him, but I can't think of the name of their channel at the moment. Oh, I kept thinking Alternative Inverts. I'm like, no, that's not the same. Mr. Grindler's Creatures. No, it's on Mr. Grindler's Creatures this week. All right. Amy, thank you. Keeping me in line. I appreciate that. But anyways, guys, it's been a lot of fun hanging out with you all. Anybody got any questions before I go? If not, I think I'm going to go have some dinner and hang out with my wife and kid. Are you coming to England for the tarantula meet in November? No, I actually had a dream last night that my wife and I and my kid flew to Croatia, and I did an episode with Petco at the Dark Den, and then just did like a European tour. And we went and hung out in Scotland, and we went to the BTS and, you know, jumped in on Alternative Inverts and Pet Rock and Roll, and we're hanging out with all that crew. And it was Tarantula Dan. It was some of these people I don't even know. I've never really talked to, but in my dream we were hanging out and making videos about tarantulas. So hopefully one day, maybe in a year or two, when all this COVID stuff's over, that'll be a reality. That would be awesome. All right, good question, Andrew. What did Andrew ask? Let's see. Evan Hewitt said, shot you an email about something. All right, my friend, I will check that out. Darcy, you need to start a YouTube channel. All right, I don't think that was it. I'm trying to find where do I buy one of your masks? Oh, just go underneath this video. If you're watching this on a computer, you can just scroll down, or on your phone, just put it back in. This is portrait mode. What is this? Vertical mode? I don't know what they call that. And just look under the video and you'll see like just Tarantula Collective merch from teespring.com. You can buy one of those masks there, or go to my website, thetarantulacollective.com, under the merch section. I think there are a few of those face masks still available there as well. Let's see what happens. What's all the F's? What happened? I asked who was hosting tomorrow. Okay. Who is hosting tomorrow is Mr. Grindler's Creatures is who's hosting tomorrow. Do you think U.S. can fly to Europe, not accepting U.S. travel? No, that's why I can't do anything like that right now. I can't even leave the country. Prince Jowart Huerta. Awesome. You just won, man. Check Facebook. You won something. Face mask, I believe. All right. Had a rose hair 15 years. She died recently. I'm sorry to hear that. Andrew says, do you have fish tanks? I don't. I have not had much luck keeping fish. Richard, what is your dream tea? I've got a lot of them that are my dream teas. Good night, Jojo. It's good to see you. I'll see you tomorrow, Jojo. My dream tea would probably have to be the Theraphosinai species. Andrew reported the JoJo instead of the spammer. That's funny. I mean, JoJo's kind of a spammer, isn't she? JoJo for mod. JoJo, you want to be a mod? That would be awesome. I will make you a mod. Can I do that real quick? Nope. Oh man. JoJo. Oh, I meant to make her a mod and I deleted her message. There you go. JoJo Exo Cavern is now a moderator on the channel. I should have done that a long time ago. JoJo's excited. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to upgrade some of you guys to mods because I can't do this all by myself. So, yeah. I have to... Anybody else wants to be a mod, let me know. In the next live stream, we'll have to do that. Andrew says, no, I'm going to get banned. I hope not. I have faith in JoJo. She can do that. I think I'll just make the entire Tarantula Tuber Saturday Night live stream moderators on my live streams because they're professionals. They know how to handle it. This is fun. We're just adding moderators. In real time. Don't encourage her, Richard. I know. I've screwed up. I did, Ryan. That's why I was so excited. I saw that they had pulled a sack, so I am patiently waiting for them to put those up for sale. I was kind of hoping... I said something earlier, and I was like, man, maybe they're for sale already, and I missed out. I don't know. But hopefully I'll be able to pick one of those up when they come out. I'm very excited. I wish I could remember. A lot of them that Fear Not has been posting, they've been posting some really cool species lately. And they've got some centipedes, and now they're going to be carrying scorpions. So I don't know. It's I gotta not spend money though. I just got everything rearranged, and while I was setting all of this up, I came across a couple of species that I need to rehouse. I rehoused a couple of them last night, and like I feel like that Poecilotheria regalis I'm going to have to rehouse. It doesn't look like it's like, I think it can go for one more molt. We might wait on that one. But my thought was, I got everything set up very meticulously, and it's like spaced out perfectly. And then I'm gonna have to rehouse some tarantulas and then rework it all. It's like a game of Tetris or something. Like, because now they're gonna need bigger enclosures, and I gotta figure out where to do that. Luke says, I want to hear you blast out some riffs. You know, somebody was talking to me about that last stream, or maybe the one before that. And I was thinking we could do like a kind of like what they do on Tarantula Tubers. And we'll do like the stream duck or whatever it is they use, where you can like bring people in and have multiple screens and all that stuff. And we'll do like a Tarantula Collective open mic. I'll play some songs, and I know there's a lot of other musicians out there, and they can come and play songs. I think that might be fun, something to do. We'll see how it goes. Ryan says, I'm in the process of getting our first house. Oh man, that is a painful process. Hey, that's awesome, Angie. That's what I've been using, is the tarantula cribs. They sent me some of those enclosures. So the tarantulas I've been rehousing, and some of the scorpions, that's what I've been putting them in. I actually got one right here. This is, oh, I might be able to show you. What is this? This is a... Oh, you can't see. There it is. Can you see that scorpion in there? I'm thinking. Oh, I got the label right here. This is the striped devil, the P. spinagarus, or something like that. This made a nice little burrow there. All right, I will leave you alone. I'm sorry, buddy. He does not appreciate that. But yeah, that is one of the cool Tarantula Collective enclosures. I got another one. Let me grab it. Oh, not that one. Oh, I got this one, and I don't know if this is a good idea, but we're gonna try it. This could end badly. I shouldn't do this live. I'll zoom in a little bit. Is that him? I don't know if that's even in focus. Does it need to go further away? Let's just zoom in a little bit, like. I gotta figure out how to get that out of there. Oh, that's worse. There we go. All right. Please don't sting me. Oh, it was in the glare. Can you see that? That is a very irritated mother. See how the little baby's on her back? Oh, and they've molted since I last saw them. She's going into hiding. I'm going to leave her alone. I don't want to disturb a mother. Last thing we need is for those to... I don't want to screw it up. So, but that is the Arizona striped bark scorpion. Striped back? I don't remember if it's striped back or striped bark. But I had ordered some from... Oh gosh. I'm terrible. I can't remember the name. I ordered some from this guy. And he sent them out to me. I think I ordered 4. And he sent me 5. Or I ordered 5 and he sent me 6. I don't remember which one. He sent me extra ones. And 2 of them I was like, I'm not the best at like sexing scorpions yet. But it was very obvious that they were gravid. I was like, those look like gravid females. I hope that's not the case. And then like a week later, I had 2 moms running around with scorpions on their back. I was like, oh, here we go again. and then noticed like at that same time one of my Florida bark scorpions had babies. And yeah, so I got 3 little nurseries set up right now with even more scorpions coming. So I'm kind of stoked though. I'm excited. I'm gonna keep some of them just to kind of keep the communals going, and the rest of them I guess we're gonna just have to sell or do something. I don't know. All right. I don't know. You guys come to the Tarantula Collective, and all I do is talk about scorpions. I apologize. That's why I started the Scorpion Collective, just because people were getting so irritated with me. But I don't know. I have been keeping tarantulas for a very long time, and I got my first scorpion, oh man, about a little before I started this channel. So probably 3 years ago, I'd say. I got an Asian forest scorpion. Kept that one for a while, and I got an emperor scorpion, and just kind of started with the basics and slowly started adding more over time. And I mean, not counting the 100 babies, I think I've got like 20, we'll say 20, we'll be conservative, like 20 different species of scorpions. So and Megan says, I'm so excited for my scorpions. That is awesome. I'm excited for you to get your scorpions. I think my wife is excited for you to get some scorpions. She's like, get them out of my house. Yeah, Megan lives, I'm not gonna say where she lives, but like within an hour or so of me. So I'm just gonna meet up with her and hook her up with some of those, and then Monday send the rest of them out. So they will be available for sale if you guys want to get some of your own. You gotta be in the US, I'm sure. But yeah. What else you guys saying? I gotta call someone in to work, so I gotta. Oh, all right, White Johnny. It was fun hanging out with you, man. Appreciate you. I gotta get going too. It's like 10:30. I was only gonna do this for an hour, so I gotta get out of here. It's been a lot of fun hanging out with you guys. When I start doing this, I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna last an hour. Like, I don't know what we're gonna talk about for an hour, and then inevitably, before I know it, it's been 90 minutes, or we're coming up on 2 hours. So I'm sure it gets pretty boring for you guys. But I want to thank Pet Rock and Roll and JoJo Exo Cavern for becoming moderators here, whether they wanted to or not. They got nominated. Richard, in all of your YouTube videos, if you could, would you change any one? Oh man, that's a tough question. Probably like half of them I'd change. Like there's a lot of them that I would want to do differently. But I mean, it's a learning process, you know. Like my first 10 videos was shot with a cell phone. Maybe not 10, but the first ones, 5 or 10, it may have been 10. And I didn't know anything about, you know, audio engineering, or wasn't using a mic or anything like that. So there was a lot of things I would change. And then after that, there's some videos that I made mistakes in. I just like misspoke, or I don't know. There's little things, and like some of them, it wasn't even that I misspoke. I just typed the wrong thing because I'm editing at 2-3 o'clock in the morning. You know, after being up since 9 in the morning or 8 in the morning. So I just had some brain farts and just made stupid mistakes. And I'd like to go back and change those, and some of the topics that I discussed. You know, stuff like that. Richard, where did the Tarantula Collective intro music originate from? That is from a band called Tiger Blood Jewel. They are on Epidemic Sound. You can also find them here on YouTube. It's a service that I pay a monthly subscription to have access to music that I can use without any kind of copyright. And I was just making videos and, you know, just listened to all kinds of different music on that site and came across that song and just happened to use it in the intro of a video, and people went crazy. They were like, oh my God, that's awesome. That's the best intro music ever. And I was like, I'll just keep that. People seem to like that. So that's where it came from. But they're a really cool band. I've enjoyed it a lot of the music in my videos comes from Tiger Blood Jewel and some other ones. But you can always check in the description of my videos. I always try to leave the title and artist of the songs that I use. Like, I don't have to. Like, that was part of the cool thing with this royalty-free music, or it's not royalty-free, but paying for a copyright to use this music is you don't have to do that. But so many people liked it, like the tracks, that they keep asking me. So I'm like, I'm just going to put it all in there anyways, and to support them, because there's some really good really good musicians out there. What else we got? Sweet P Metallica. I breed reptiles. Awesome. I have no idea. Rathurger reptiles. Cool. Kid K Gaming HD for mod. Awesome. Chet says, "Can I be your friend, JoJo?" Oh man, Chet, that's dangerous territory there, my friend. She's a wild one. All right. I don't see anything. Budgies are parakeets. Would you own them? Oh, no. No. I grew up, my dad kept birds. He had parakeets and cockatiels and Quaker parakeets and finches and something else. Dang on it. I can't remember. He had some other kind of bird. And my job, like as a teenager, my chore every Saturday was to clean all the bird cages. And I hated it. I really came to hate cleaning bird cages, and so I swore when I'm an adult, I'm never going to keep birds. I might change one day. I've been watching, I can't remember, somebody, it was either, I think it was Alternative Inverts. Was it Alternative Inverts or Invert Kingdom UK? One of them has a macaw or some huge parrot, and that looks pretty cool. I seriously, every time I see them bring that on the camera, I start debating, like, man, maybe we should get a big bird, but I don't think it'd be a good idea right now. Richard, make sure you're on the live tomorrow, dude. All right, JoJo, I will do my best. We had 3 dogs, and 2 months ago we had to put down our boxer, Bonnie. She just got old and was having seizures and just got to where she couldn't stand up or do anything, couldn't even open her eyes, so we had to have her put down. And then yesterday, our Puggle, he was like 16, he passed away. So we went from like 3 dogs to 1 dog really fast. So we're all just kind of shell-shocked, and kind of made a pact we're not going to get any new animals for a while, and just kind of grieve the loss of our pups. And Alternative Inverts has the macaw. Yeah, that's what I thought. It is a beautiful, beautiful bird. I'm glad you all have much better memories than I do. I don't know, I think it's just something I did in my brain. Like, I can see the images, but like attaching words and names sometimes becomes very difficult. Could just be I'm getting old. That is also a very good possibility. Yeah, it is sad. Do you collect tarantula molts? No. I did for a while, Neo, because I thought they were cool, but I mean, when you have hundreds of tarantulas, that, I mean, it becomes, I was having like, what am I going to do with all these tarantula molts? Because sometimes I felt bad throwing them away because I didn't want to scare the trash man. For a while, what I was doing is my wife had a friend in New Orleans. She had a, I don't want to say it's she's like a psychic or a palm reader or something like that, and she has like a store where they sell magic stuff or occult stuff, or I don't know. I don't know a lot about that whole scene, but I guess one of the things she liked to carry for, I don't know if it was for spells or what it was, but was tarantula molts of different sizes. And she saw some picture I had tagged my wife in and said, "Oh, your husband has a tarantula. If it molts, tell him to send me the mold. I could definitely use it." And I was like, "Oh, she doesn't know what she just got herself into." So I packed up like 200 or 300 tarantula molts all in their own little baggies and sent them in a box and mailed them to her. And I guess she's like got them for sale in her shop. And I was like, man, I should be selling these. Well, that was kind of funny. Best beginner species. I want one, but can't decide on a species. I would go with the Emperor Scorpion. Is Emperor Scorpion or the Asian Forest Scorpion. I think, in my experience at least, the Emperor is less defensive than the Asian Forest. Sometimes my Asian Forest can be a little pinchy. Neither one of them have ever tried to sting me. But even if they did, their venom's very weak. I mean, it's not dangerous at all. So I would definitely do that. Christy says, yep, they're very useful in spells. Yeah, so I think that's what they were using them for. I mean, I don't think it wasn't like a racket. I didn't like send her all this stuff and she's charging $20 a piece for them or anything. I'm sure since she got them for free, she wouldn't charge them much. I wish I could remember her name, but I don't. Do you buy your feeders or do you have your own collection? If you have your own, have you thought about doing a video on it? A lot of times I just buy them from people that, like sometimes I go to the pet store a lot and buy crickets, but then there's also people around me that, they have dubia colonies for their reptiles, and I just buy some of them really cheap because they've got more than they need, so they'll gladly hook me up with some. I had a dubia colony going up until last week, something like that, but I just, like I said, trying to be respectful of the other people I live with, and they really can't handle the roaches, so I'm not doing roaches. So I don't have any of those. Sometimes I have, like occasionally, not occasionally, for long periods of times I'll have a mealworm colony, but sometimes it just becomes a hassle, and I'm like, I'll just buy more mealworms. Did at some point in the hobby a tea escape from the enclosure? Because today, for my first time, my Losiodora escaped, and it was stressful. Yeah, this is actually funny. It was my Asian forest scorpion, not this past weekend, but like, I guess 5 weeks ago. We went out to the woods in one of those cabins, and we're just having a family weekend, and my kid's grandma was watching the dogs and just, house sitting and pet sitting, and she was down in the basement feeding the dogs, and she kept hearing this tap, 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 tap. And she was like, what is that noise? And she starts walking around looking. And before we do anything like that, I always like before we go away for a weekend, I always go and make sure everybody's got water, fill everybody's water up, feed them if they need it, but mainly just check the water. And I guess when I had watered my Asian forest scorpion, I didn't latch the lid on all the way. Like I had put the latch on, but I didn't lock it in. And I guess he was a male, and there was a female above him. I don't know if it was he could sense her pheromones, or they just like to escape. But he apparently was able to get up and push the lid on that 10-gallon enclosure up just enough to squeeze out and get down, and was just apparently just perusing the basement. And it was what she heard, that tapping noise, is that steel door that goes outside in the back here. He was just right up against it, tapping it with his claws. So I mean, Ryan's grandma's probably 4'5", short little old lady, very very sweet lady, and she felt terrible. She didn't know what it was. She called Kate and was like, one of Richard's critters got out, and she got got a little box and scooped it up, put the lid on it, and set it somewhere safe for me. So I was very appreciative of that. As far as tarantulas though, I've had a few slings escape, but I haven't had any of the large ones escape. But I'm sure that can be very very stressful. In fact, the last one that escaped was my bluefoot baboon. I'm not even sure how. I can't remember how it escaped. I don't even remember. But I know that my kid woke me up in the morning and said, I think there's a tarantula in the dog dish. So I came down here and it crawled into the dog bowl, but then it, for whatever reason, couldn't get out, or just didn't feel like getting out, so it caught itself. If you had to pick a P. pulcher or P. cambridgei, which would you pick? I'm asking because I have to choose between them. Oh, I would pick the cambridgei. I really like my cambridgei. What else we got? I'm breeding superworms. Oh man. Evan says, what was your first snake? Technically, I don't have any snakes. They're all my wife's snakes. But our first snake was an Eastern king snake. We picked it up a year or two ago at the North American Reptile Breeders Conference out in Chicago. She just fell in love with it. She's always wanted an Eastern king snake. She's kind of witchy like that. And they actually had one for sale. So she picked it up and we just fell in love with it. And then we went out, was it that time? I think it was. No, then the next time we went, we were hanging out with Kylie, one of the mods of the Facebook group. She was there, and she introduced us to her friend. Actually, she just bought a ball python and had it in her shirt, and it kept sticking its head up, and my wife fell in love with that. And she introduced us to her friend breeder who was breeding those ball pythons that she got them from. And I was reading a comment, completely lost. She had the female and said her brother's available for sale. So it was a little tiny baby ball python, banana calico. So we got that one and brought it home, and it was doing well. And then we went this third time, and she saw a California king snake, so we picked that up as well. I may have messed that up. We may have got the ball python and the California king at the same time. My memory's not the best, but yeah. And then somewhere a milk snake came into the picture. What's up, Jamie? Good to see you. All right. He says, what the hell is a Cambridge? I don't know. I probably mispronounce it. That's what I do. Are there any more questions? What size cage would you put a scorpion in? It depends on the scorpion and what size it is. Like I've got my littlest scorpions, and I mean they're in like 2-ounce little babies, are in little 2-ounce deli cups right now. Then I've got like my basic kind of acrylic enclosures for spiderlings. I use those for like 2nd instar, 3rd instar, depending on the species. The largest ones I have, like the Florida bark scorpion communal, I've got in a Terra small tall enclosure, which is like 12 by 12 by 18. Asian forest scorpions are in like 10-gallon size enclosures. I got this little tiny communal of these small striped bark scorpions. They're in a 5-gallon enclosure right now. Yeah, it really just depends on the size. And if it's more arboreal or more terrestrial or fossorial. Good night, Chad. Have a good time. Or not a good time. Sleep well. I don't remember if you said you had to go to bed or you had to go to work. He says, I got to work in the morning. Okay. What is your top 5 old worlds you would not recommend for beginners? I've actually, that's a video that I'm putting together right now. It's I got a top 10, so I don't want to tell you because then you won't watch the video. But I've been talking about this video for at least a year, and I want to shoot it in this very specific place that's like I'm going to India. And it seemed like the last 2 times I went out there, once it started raining, so I was like, well, I can't film in the rain. And then I went out there again, and they were having like this big celebration or something. It was just packed, and I was like, well, I got to come back when there's not a crowd. And then it was winter, or it was fall. I was like, I was going to do it in the fall. And when I went out there, all the leaves had fallen off the tree, and it looked really ugly. And I was hoping to catch that like nice fall color tones, and I was like, well, I'll come back when it snows. And then like it didn't snow all winter. It was weird. But then when it did snow, it snowed too much, and I was like, well, it's way out in the woods, so I can't make it out. So now it's spring and summer, and I've been intending on doing it, and then they shut down for COVID. They just recently opened it back up to the public, so I'm going to go out there and film that and have that out in September. So keep an eye out for that. Top 10 old world tarantulas. If possible, would you take a fat-tailed scorpion? I would. I almost ordered one from Pinchers and Pokies, and I don't remember why I didn't get it. It may have just been a money thing. Chrissy says, I'm scared. I want to get one, but I don't want to get stung. I'm allergic to bees and don't want to have a reaction. Does it work like that? I don't think it does. I think Tanya Higgins would be the one to talk to. She's a moderator or the admin of the Facebook group, and she's like she's a biologist. She's a special type of biologist that is fancy, and I can't remember. Maybe an entomologist, but it's not it. She's something. She's something biologist. So, what type? Oh man, I got a video Sinjin on exactly what type of enclosures I use for my OBT. So just go to my channel, check out the orange baboon tarantula video. It'll tell you all about what type of enclosures I use. But if you get something like an Asian forest scorpion or the emperor scorpion, they got very low venom potency. But just because you're allergic to bees, that venom is different than tarantula venom and is different than wasp. And so if you have and I'm not a scientist, so like I'm not a doctor, but from what I've read and what I understood from conversations I've had, just because you're allergic to bees doesn't mean that you're going to be allergic to tarantula venom, and just because you're not allergic to bees doesn't mean you're not going to be allergic to tarantula venom. So I'm sure the same applies to scorpion venom. So it's it's one of those things you got to be careful with. But I mean, if you're careful, most of my Asian forest scorpion and the emperor scorpion, they don't. I think you really got to irritate them to get you to sting. So I don't know if that answered your question. Just a heads up, they have a potential to kill, and they do several people. Oh, maybe that's why I didn't get it. I know there was a couple of them that I was looking at, and then when I would do more research, it'd be like, that may not be a good. Yeah, if they're very dangerous, that's not right now. That's not something I want to add to my collection right now. Because I actually got a Deathstalker scorpion, but it had like mitoxis or whatever that is. It was not well when I got it, and it didn't live longer than like a month. And I was going to get another one, and then decided not to, just because I was worried that if it were to get out or I knocked the enclosure over something, having a kid running around would not be a good mix. So any of the really hot scorpions, I'm kind of staying away from right now. At least I'm going to figure out some way of having a more secure setup for them. All right, what else we got? But the nice thing about scorpions, unlike tarantulas, is they can't climb the glass really. So you know, like with an OBT or a Poecilotheria or something like that, they can just run right up the glass and out the enclosure. Scorpions, they really can't. I mean, there are things you can do. You know, if you're the decorations or the background or something, they could crawl up that and maybe get to the lid. That's what happened with my Asian forest scorpion. I had a foam background, so I was able to climb up the background and like get in between the top of the background and the lid and push it up. So that's how I was able to escape. But since that, I'm much more careful. So, you know, if it's all glass on all sides, I'm sure they could be. I mean, they're I wouldn't say escape artists, but they're clever, so maybe they could climb the silicone somehow, but it would be very difficult. So there's that is nice. Look behind you. Looks like something escaped. What escaped? I think you're messing with me. Now you got me paranoid. I'm like checking the screen. Oh, I think I see what you see. That's actually my Mbalfories. Oh, this sand. Right there. If that's what you're talking about, they're just hanging out on the side of their enclosure. Do beginners scorpions need heat? Man, that's a different. I use, because I keep mine in a basement. I do use a heat pad I put on the side of the enclosure, not underneath on the side. And I use a little like a thermostat that I keep it, like I set it to 90, so the heating pad will turn off once it hits about 90 degrees until it cools off, and it will kind of, you know, regulates that so it doesn't get extremely hot on that side. But I have been told and have read on many message boards and stuff that if your house is like 72 or warmer, you don't need to have a heating pad. Sometimes this basement gets a little cooler, so that's the only reason that I use a heating pad. I have an emperor and Asian forest scorpion, mostly feed when I feed my tarantulas. Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing, Jonathan. I feed them when I feed my tarantulas. They're very similar in that aspect, except for the babies. Like those little Florida bark scorpions, I'm feeding sometimes twice a week. I mean, I just give them little tiny crickets, but feeding them once or twice a week. All right, guys. All right, Nick. Well, thanks for the heads up there. I think I will have to stay away from the Buthidae scorpions. And I have a feeling that's probably because there's a couple of other scorpions I was thinking of getting. Then I did more research and was like, it's probably not good for me to have right now. So we don't want to do that. All right. What would you rate the difficulty of a P Metallica on a scale of 1 to 5? 1 being easiest, 5 being the hardest. I'd say like 3, 2 or a 3. Like the husbandry is really easy. I've got, I don't even know, 4 or 5 of them right now. My biggest one is over there. Can I point at it? Oh, right there. That's my my largest female, and she's easy to take care of. And like with some of my other pokies, could be a little more defensive, but with that one, as soon as I touch the enclosure to like feed or water, it runs and hides. So if you give it good hiding spots, you don't have to worry about it really getting all that defensive. Scorpion Boy says, love your videos, man. Keep doing more. I will. Be sure you check out my other channel, the Scorpion Collective, here on YouTube. There's only one video on there. It's not officially launched yet, but if you want some more like mantis or scorpion or assassin bug kind of content, and pretty much everything that's down here that's not a tarantula, I'll be putting on that. So there'll also be snakes and all that kind of stuff. And I don't know if it'll be that. That'll be the name forever, but for right now, that's what it's called. And we'll try to keep the Tarantula Collective focused mainly on tarantulas. Welcome to my arachnid channel featuring teased scorpions. Thoughts? I like that. That sounds pretty cool. Trying to keep up with these. I highly encourage you when you decide to get one, Richard. Awesome. Can you use a light for heat instead of a heating pad? I think so. I've seen some people on YouTube do that. I don't like heat lights mainly for the fire. Also, I feel like, I mean, there is the fire threat. You know, if the light were to fall over or something like that. I just feel like the heating pads, it's a little easier to regulate the temperature, where with a light, I know you can hook that up to a rheostat. I don't know if it's a rheostat. I keep saying that. A thermostat. I know there's a correct name, but I'm not using it. But I don't like heat lamps. I use them for my geckos and the snakes for like for their basking area, but I don't know. And with some of those species, like the Asian forest, for example, it needs some humidity. So if I put the heating pad on the side of the enclosure, I can keep that kind of damp, like that side of the enclosure more damp, and the heat and the damp substrate kind of creates a humid environment, which is great for it. But if you were to use a heat light, I think it would dry the air out way too much. So for the more tropical scorpions, that may not be a good call. But for the desert scorpions, it might work well. What New Worlds do not have urticating hairs? There's a few of them. The Salmopius species, I believe, doesn't have urticating hairs. There's another one. I feel like it's, I don't want to say now because I don't remember. I don't want to say something that's not true. But I know there's a few other species out there that don't as well. I really feel like it was one of the blue tarantulas. Richard, before you go, oh man, they keep moving. Let me see what's over here. Richard, before you go, are you going to submit one of your videos for us to play on your stream to react to? Oh man, I'm sorry, Pet Rock and Roll. I've really just not been present. I was out of town all weekend and have been busy this week because I'm in the shop by myself, you know, my day job, and with other stuff going on, I have not been following what's going on. So I don't know what you need for me to do to submit. Are you going to submit one of your videos for us? I mean, like one of my YouTube videos? Is that what you're asking? You can just pick one. The Armenia has no urticating hairs. That is true. The Armenia, well, I think all is Salmopius. Cambridgei, or however you say that, a Polker. Man, I know I did a video recently and I talked about a New World tarantula that didn't have urticating hairs. And for the life of me, it's escaping me right now. But anyways, what is your biggest tarantula? Asked Evan. That is the, right now it's the Theraphosa sturmi. It was the Poecilotheria ornata, but I think my sturmi this last molt has definitely outgrown it. It is becoming a large lady. This camera's in the way of the screen. I guess I gotta read it down here. She said, "That's okay, dude. We can choose one of your videos." Yeah, I'll send you a link to one of my videos if that's what you're asking. If I have to, you just need to share a link of yourself or of a YouTuber you enjoy watching. Okay, I will send you a link when the live stream's over. Any idea why my white male juvie was feisty all the time towards me, trying flicking hairs at, or would just brush a pin, although she was a New World? Man, some of those New Worlds are feisty, man, especially if it's, I'm not familiar or 100% positive about the common name you're using, but if it's the Ageniculata, mine are feisty, like from slings all the way up. They're just feisty. So that's just their personality. All right, Amy, I will message you a link. Don't be terrified. That's when you encounter problems. That's some good advice, Dixie. Stay calm. You know, I feel like keeping tarantulas for me is like a form of, I don't know, it sounds trippy, hippy dippy when I say like a form of meditation, but that really is it. Like it's a practice. I can be by myself and quiet, and I'm focused just on feeding the tarantula, interacting with it. You know, anytime I open up that enclosure, I got to be 100% present and mindful of where my hands are, where the tarantula is, you know, what's going on, you know, and I fill up the water, I clean it out a little bit, I, you know, drop in some crickets. But if I start thinking about like what I'm going to do tomorrow or what somebody said to me, or, you know, your mind will wander. And when I let it do that, I'm not paying attention to what's happening, and that's when things can go crazy fast, you know. So I try to stay 100% in the moment when I'm dealing with my tarantulas or snakes or scorpions or whatever it is I'm doing, and that really helps kind of avoid any mistakes. But also it's calming. So if the tarantula flips out, my initial reaction isn't always to do something crazy as well. It gives me like a moment to be like, well, okay, just chill, everybody chill, and we're gonna be all right. So yeah, if you freak out when your tarantula's freaking out, you could drop something or slam the door on it, or I mean, there's all kinds of things that can go wrong if you just blindly react. So be careful and stay calm. That's awesome. My king baboon is still small and very fast. You know, I don't have a king baboon. I got one 4 or 5 years ago, and it did not live very long. It was like, I don't know, the dealer I got it from isn't even in business anymore, so I'm not gonna like talk trash on anybody, but just kind of felt like it wasn't healthy from the moment I got it, and I've just never got one since. I feel like I need to add one to my collection sometimes. I think it was the type you mentioned, Richard. Oh yeah, the Acanthoscurria geniculata Kid Gaming. That one is crazy. Mine's very feisty. It's always kicking hairs, and it's some of the hairs I'm most sensitive to. So I give that one its space. I've had tarantulas that are mid-escape, and rather than panic, I just let it do its own thing until it comes to a stop. Then I calmly entice it into a catch cup. Yeah, that's the way to do it. All right, guys. It's 11. Like, it's almost 11, so I gotta get off here. I am starving. I was like, I'm just going to be on there for an hour and then come up and have dinner. I'm a big guy. I got to eat. So thank you all for joining the live stream today and for asking all these questions and stuff. It's a lot of fun talking to you guys and hanging out because, let's be honest, I don't really have any friends right now. I mean, I got you guys, but we're not, you know, we're trying to stay hunkered down and locked up, and we're going to work and coming home and hitting the store if we need to, but we're not really doing much socializing. So this is like the closest I get to hanging out with friends. So I really appreciate you all hanging out with me. It means a lot, whether you believe that or not. And thank you for everybody that left super chats and became channel members and just all the stuff you all do to support the channel. It helps out a lot. I mean, these videos, I mean, all this equipment can get very expensive, and I appreciate you guys constantly supporting. So yeah. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much to JoJo's Exo Cavern and Pet Rock and Roll for helping out moderating tonight. I appreciate that a lot. And I know some other people, I saw some messages fly by there wanting to be moderators too. So just make sure you are in the next live stream, and I'm sure I'll be needing help then, and we'll just be randomly assigning people moderators there as well. And don't forget, come back to YouTube tomorrow night and check out Couch Locked Arachnophobia's channel. because there'll be all kinds of tarantula YouTubers live streaming. It sounds like they're going to be reacting to some YouTube videos, and it's just unbridled hilarity. Is that a word? Hilarity. It's a lot of fun, and I don't know. I can't say it enough. It's a great time, and like, you know, sometimes Tarantula Cat's there, Alex from Tarantula Haven's there, Garis from Arachnotube. I mean, it's just everybody's hanging out there. It's a lot. Mark's Tarantulas was on there. So, yeah, it'll be fun if you just want to hang out and be silly and talk tarantulas and all other types of, I mean, they talk so much stuff. So there's no shortage of conversation. So be sure to hang out. Rocky Mountain Spider Freaks, thanks so much for joining. Sorry again that I jumped on in front of your live stream, but I will definitely have to check you all out Sunday. And Megan, if you're still in here, I look forward to meeting you and your husband Sunday, and hooking you up with some scorpions. But with that, guys, I'm going to take off. You guys have been a lot of fun. I appreciate you. And I guess I'll see you probably in September. Let me look at a calendar real quick. I will see you September 1st. I knew that. I've been building everything up to September 1st. I don't know why I had to look at a calendar. So be sure to check out the new video September 1st here on my channel. And if you haven't, follow at the Scorpion Collective on Instagram and the Scorpion Collective YouTube channel, because I'm probably going to load up a video there between now and the 1st, just for fun. So if you want to catch a little extra comment, that's the way to do it. So thank you all again. I'm going to go to bed. I'm going to eat some dinner, and then I'm going to go to bed. I'll see you guys later.